Hello, Leo. It's OMG Tarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you tarot card reading. We're going to find out who's talking about you this time, and then we're going to do a tarot spread and see what they're talking about. Let's have a look with the astrology reading cards. Figure out who this person is. Your first card is Libra. The energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Libra energy, air energy, and intellect. A lover, not a fighter. Got that Venus energy associated, as well as justice, the scales. And this kind of leaves most Libras really indecisive, so this person might not even know what they're talking about. But let's keep going. More air energy. We have Aquarius in the mix now. And the energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Okay. Be cool. 2 air signs? That's too much intellect, if you ask me. Oh, you want to be smart? Is your name Alec? And then we have, oh my gosh, oh my god, the circle of, oh my goodness. Okay, Aries. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading, impulsive action is likely. So the reaction, okay, first of all, Aries and Libra are each other's polarity. That means you have a whole Fool on your hands. Oh, Aquarius, the Fool. Oh my goodness. So now I'm, okay, my spidey senses, they're tingling. Okay, but at the same time, I don't like the commonality that these three share with the being free and possibly presenting as somebody who doesn't, playing games like this is Squid Game or something. Like, there's Aries who has a lot of self-interest and they like a chase. They love a little chase, and then once they catch the chase, they're like, nah. Libra, they're a little charming and sweet talking, so they always want to see if they still got it. And then Aquarius, they're freedom loving, so you don't even know what they're gonna throw at you. They use the element of surprise. Very quirky, very different, and very individualistic. So let's have a look. I'm using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot, and we're gonna have a look at what this person is talking about when it comes. Oh, butterfingers. A little butterfingers. All right. I put the cards that fell on the top. Your first card is the Knight of Swords. Oh, really? No, the Page of Swords. Sorry, the Page of Swords. Little gossip. Represents gossip. For sure, some immaturity, some gossip. Right, and that gives us that air energy from Libra and Aquarius as well. We might as well throw in Gemini, right? This energy is immature. This energy is, hey, I'm still curious and looking into things and wondering about stuff and what's going on. But this is a talker. This is I'm inquisitive. I'm asking questions about you. I want to know what's up. Maybe I said too much. Maybe I'm overindulging in the gossip of everything. And then we talked about justice, but this isn't the justice card. This is actually the Knight of Swords. Right? And this is a weird one. It's a weird one because it has a scale, but it is the Knight of Swords. That's weird. And then we have the Nine of Wands, followed by the Judgment card in reverse. And finally, the Two of Swords. Lots of swords in here. In reverse. My defenses are up. So three of five. 3 of 5 swords. We got a lot of clouds. Therefore confusion. We got the blindfolds on. And we got that indecision that, I mentioned with Libra at the end of this. So this person's talking about you, and it looks like they're kind of thinking some thoughts through, like they're not fully decided on anything. They're just trying to talk so they can figure stuff out about you. I think they're trying to figure out something in more, like they're possibly seeking too many sources. You're tapping on too many shoulders asking about me. I don't know what it looks like, but it doesn't look like you're doing anything that's not sus. Going from the Page to the Knight, it's like you get increasingly more bold and more aggressive about what you're looking into. It's like the audacity, the nerve at some point. So this person's talking about you getting bolder and bolder with every day. Gosh, they're doing too much. The Nine of Wands shows that they'll get recognized as doing too much, putting so much effort into something that do they really get any reward from? Isn't it draining? You know, I think this person's talking about you in like a gossipy sense, and they seem a little hostile about it. Sure, strategic, sure. They could be an intelligent person, but I think they're kind of hot-headed and they don't know everything. The Knight of Swords usually represents somebody who doesn't know the full deets, and then they're overreacting, and then but also very assertive, so there's that. But yeah, they get bolder and bolder. They're looking into stuff. They're actually putting in an effort, and they reach a point where they're like, why am I even doing this? Why am I even doing it? Maybe it's the side eyes that people give them, because they're like, you know, actions speak louder than words, and you're being real action oriented, sir. So you start to look cray. Then you got the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is in reverse. So this card is associated with Pluto, who is associated with Scorpio. Pluto is about rebirth. Scorpio deals with psychic energy, the afterlife, and those, you know, they usually like a good horror movie because they like to explore death, life and death, and all that stuff. And yeah, most of your your Scorpio friends are secretly in a coven, and you should feel protected until you cross them. And the revenge will be, you know, some type of doll, maybe some portrait, I don't know. But then we have the Two of Swords on the end, and that speaks to indecision. Again, I feel like this person, like, yes, they talk about you maybe a bit too much. It's a gossipy nature. It's a kind of hot-headed nature, because at the root of it, there's probably some ill will involved, some malice involved, some hot-headery, because they don't know everything, and they might find out a little more and then realize they barked up the wrong tree, and then be humbled a little bit with that Judgment card. Just be humbled and be like, okay, well, let's start anew. Let me start over. Let us start over. And then all of a sudden there's this newness. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. That's new beginnings as well. And then there's indecision and not really understanding why you did what you did, or maybe even like, oh, okay, well, I did it because I thought that, but I don't know why how come they would tell me that. Being confused. Going from, oh, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. I did some research. I heard some gossip. Now I'm coming in swinging. You know, and then hold up, wait a minute. Then, oh wait, check myself before I wreck myself. Then go, oh, I don't even know who to trust anymore. You feel me? So I feel like this person is, yes, a talker and an investigator, and maybe they do too much, but I think that they ultimately learn a lesson in the judgment zone. They come to a conclusion that makes sense once they gain more information after doing maybe a little too much. And then they're kind of like on the fence about you. So this person may go from hater to participator, or just like neutral, and be like, okay, well, I don't know, I misjudged you, I don't even know, oh, let me back up, let me back down before I get smacked down, I better chill. Right? And they might think that way instead of going the malicious route and being like, no, I'm right, because they got a lot of air energy, and air energy is very intellectual, at times practical even, and they take the path of least resistance most of the time. Especially Aquarius, they'll just be like, all right, I'm freedom loving anyway, I'm out. Right? So the person's talking about you, but they be coming to their senses. They'll get there. Don't worry. You don't even worry about it. All right? So there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like a personal reading, check out the description for a link to my website, as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.